It is so much going on, but I ain't got nothing to do with it. It's a whole lot of going on. 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 It's Monday, and you know what that mean. If it ain't about me, then I'm a kiki. First on the docket, and I'ma talk shit. Got my sugar, honey, iced tea. Do you wanna sip now? Period. I said what I said. Now move along, bitch, before you get red. P.O.P. You can't stick with me. Come on, girls, let's get
Messy Monday.
Oh shit.
Monday.
Whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. Hey creeps, and welcome back to Messy Monday. As you already know, you can't sit with me unless you are P.O.P. and that is pretty on purpose. How you doing? It's about to be February already. This month is going by so fast. Y'all, before you know it, we gonna blink. It's gonna be 2023. Slow down, Mother Earth. Jesus. Anyway, if you are new, hit my subscribe button so you can become a supporter of the Zo Navy. And then on top of that, hit the bell so you can get my post notifications when I post a video. But before we start, I want to go on and shout out my friend, and that is Nate.
Hey, bitch.
Nate, thank you so much for having my post notifications on Twitter. You were the first to comment on my post, and I greatly appreciate that. So what I am doing right now is shouting you out, showing that I see you supporting me, and now I'm going to support you. All right? I love you, friend. Thank you so much.
Hey, bitch.
All right, y'all. I'm not going to hold y'all too long. Go get into this shit and get the hell on, okay? So let's go on and get to your favorite part of the show, and that is the shit. The sugar, honey, iced tea, because you girls love staying in some shit. First for the sugar honey iced tea, we have Shaylin and Polo G. Now, did I say her name right? I don't know. Anyway, y'all know who we talking about, the pretty brown skin girl. And one thing about Polo G, he gonna keep him a pretty brown skin, and I fucks with that. So anyway, Polo G and Shaylin have been seen frolicking, honey, and just mingling and hanging out, like as you can see the videos and the pictures and stuff like that. And so people start speculating that they were a couple or an item or whatever you want to call it. That's what they are, supposedly. So anyway, everybody took to the internet saying what they've been saying. And I gagged when I saw this picture. Because I was like, wait a minute. Y'all need to sign up for the FBI. Because how the fuck did y'all spot the rock out of the water in her picture and his picture? Bitch, y'all really be looking. I would have never thought to look at the rock in the water. Y'all need shit to do. Y'all need to go outside. COVID got y'all bored in the house looking at everything that you ain't got no business looking at. The rock. Come on now. You know what? But anyway, they've been in the same place, same locations, but not the same pictures at the same time. So, shouts out to these two. If they are a couple, they're very beautiful together. I think they complement each other very well, and we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully they come out and let the girls know what the tea is giving, all right? Well, if it ain't about me, let's keep eating. Okay? Next with the sugar honey iced tea, we have Cory versus Damien. These two, I promise you, literally fuss at once every year. I don't know if it's in their contract to do this bullshit, but every year they find something to argue about. So last week, if y'all didn't see the beef or whatever you want to call it, honey, Damien had went onto his Instagram and he had posted, these YouTubers be lame and broke as fuck in real life. And I'm just sitting here like, wait a minute, hold on, nigga, ain't you a YouTuber too? What the fuck is you talking about? Shut up. So then, on the other one, he said, me and B are the real goats at this shit. Niggas is steady trying to copy our life and our lifestyle. And y'all can't sit here in front and act like y'all didn't watch them years ago. And I can't even lie. They had YouTube on lock. But you know, people grow up, they move on. And you know, when y'all was doing all that extra bullshit, folks just fell out of love with y'all. Can't blame nobody but yourself. I guess Cory caught on to the shade that Damien was trying to throw. And this is what Cory had to say.
I just hate dealing with it. Bro, I swear to God, I just be like, bro. First of all, I never even said nothing about nothing bad. Never believe the hype. Trying to manipulate this shit, man. One thing about Jizzle, I never worry about how much money I got unless you tell me. And if you tell me, 9 out of 10 you tell me for a reason, but my only thing I'm gonna look at is, I'm gonna look at it as motivation. Nigga Mad corny, bro, on God.
So after Cory's response, it made me think, you know what, this is some bullshit. This is fake. They are not really mad at each other. I really believe they do this shit every year to run up a bag. And that's what they do because they know that the people are going to feed into the bullshit. They know people have their favorites and they're going to be invested in the mess. Why is y'all sitting out here arguing over who doing what and how they doing what they doing? If they doing it, let them do it, let they get their bag. Period. So anyway, Damien come out with this long ass, hey, look at me message. He said, I don't hate on nobody. I gave everyone the game long time ago. Whoop, whoop, whoop. This is history repeating itself. Just a whole lot of hoopla. Like, nigga, why the fuck is you talking? We do not care at this point. Who watched it? I think it's the children, right? The kids watch the Prince family. Anyway, okay, so it's just like, nigga, hush. So then Damien comes and he shows his stats or whatever the case may be, saying, hey, I done made 3 million or whatever, something without YouTube, whatever the case may be, just gloating and shit. I'm like, boy, shut the hell up. And then here come Cory, he's like, oh, well, congratulations, bro. I'm proud of you. Keep stacking your money. Nigga, who the fuck cares? That's how I know this shit fake. It ain't real. They just be doing so much. Like, if y'all want money, just say you want money. Cory didn't give Damien the response he wanted, and then here come Damien with these old ass messages from 5 years ago. Nigga, we don't give a fuck what y'all talked about 5 years ago. We don't care. Nigga, we trying to worry if we gonna make it to 2023 with this COVID and how many more strains is gonna pop up out in this motherfucker. You think we worried about what y'all talked about 5 years ago? I'm not even finna read all that bullshit. I don't give a fuck what Cory said 5 years ago. I don't give a fuck what you said 5 years ago. I don't even think you remember what you said. Why the fuck do you got messages from 5 years ago anyway? Nigga, I done been through 3 and 4 phones since 5 years ago. Why the hell you still got that phone and those messages? That's weird to me. But hey, if that's what you want to do, sis, do it. So then they share some more words. Cory do a little flipagram with whatever the fuck you want to call it. Damien said what he said. I don't know. I really don't care because it's so petty and childish to me. Like, come on now. Cory is like, what, 21, 22? Damien's like 53. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, it is what it is. If y'all really don't like each other, it's about time y'all fight. Y'all two grown men. Stop bickering over the internet over some dumb shit. Fight it out, let it go, and move on. If one lose, you lose. If you're not gonna do shit about it, shut the hell up. We don't give a fuck who making money and how you making money. Just make your money. It's enough money out there for all y'all to make. Anyway, if it ain't about me, let's keep keeping this, okay? Next on the docket, we have Quando Rondo. Now, I told y'all he was gonna be back, single again, whining over this child. And here we go with Quando Rondo, back, single again, whining over this child.
Man, these hoes for everybody. I ain't sparing nobody, cause I ain't sparing me with mine. So everybody gotta get here now.
Now, Quando, why you over here talking about these hoes for everybody? You gonna be back with that hoe in a couple of more weeks. Y'all do this every other month. You break up, you get back together. You break up, I'm single. Fuck people. You break up, I'ma be by myself. Nigga, just hush. If y'all got in a little argument because she didn't text you back in 15 minutes, let it be that. If she left you on scene, let it be that. If she had to go to a PTO meeting, let it be that. But stop getting on here telling us you over it by yourself and single. Be quiet. Just hush. You stay in your feelings. If you stayed in the studio as much as you stayed in your feelings, we would hear your music on the radio all the time. Jesus Christ. And I love him. I love his music, but I'm about tired of all this whining. Whining. And to be honest, I ain't never heard nobody talk in slow motion until I just heard him speak just now. I'm like, nigga, what the hell is he saying? And then, get out your grandmama house. Recording that background looks like this. He must have been, I don't know, you know what, let me hush. I don't know where he was, but it did look a little old. Anyway, all right. Well, I hope him and his little Happy Meal get it together because they be having a whole lot of extra going on. Maybe, oh, Jesus Christ, you know what, I don't know. It ain't none of my business. Well, if it ain't about me, they'll be back together by February. Next case. Next to the Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we have NBA Youngboy versus Coca-Cola. That's what I'm gonna call it because I think her name is like R-Cola or Coca-Cola. Anyway, this is one of his baby mothers, right? Well, child, they done got into it because she made a little joke and he didn't find her joke to be funny. So everybody's been doing the money challenge online lately, and she decided to do this one. It was a couple of quarters, and she said, NBA, where you at? This 9 to 5 ain't enough. But she also put the hashtag, it's the joke, whatever, whoop, whoop, whoop. Well, baby, she had took Kentrell's son over there to go see him because he asked for the baby, but when she posted that, he told her to come back and get her child. And I'm like, why did you get mad at that? Because if you look at the hashtags, it says it's a joke, but I guess he didn't take it as a joke because, you know, everybody knows that Kentrell takes care of his kids. She goes on the internet and she says the only reason I let the baby go the first time was because I didn't want to feel like a bitter baby mama. You know how these girls don't let their kids go over there, boo, boo, boo. And then she was like, he also needs to know his daddy, but don't let that confuse you. He got a good uncle, a goddaddy, and all these other father figures in his life, so he don't need Kentrell. So she goes and she shows the messages validating that he wanted the baby to come out there anyway, so he was like, hey, what you doing? Bring my son now. She's like, I got work. Woo, woo, woo. He's like, okay, he told you got COVID. I'm like, COVID? She gonna be out of work for about 7 days if she tell me she got COVID. He said, I don't care what, tell him you sick. You be out for 2. Sick? Who gonna pay these bills? Because after looking at these messages, he ain't never offered to pay them bills but told her to say she was sick. What type of nigga is that? I was geeking. I said, damn, he told this bitch say she got COVID, that she's sick, and he ain't offered no type of coin to pay for the days that she's gonna be missing. But he wanna see his son. If you wanna see your son, then you need to get up on that plane and get there, but you can't because you on house arrest for father. So you get to see him when you get to see him. So then she goes and posts, he's always been a bitter, fake ass father of the year. If he's been a bitter, fake father of the year, then friend, why is you texting him and why you taking the child up there anyway? You know what I'm saying? Like, just, girl, stand behind your word and stand on it. So that's when she gets mad, because he's telling her to come get the baby from the Airbnb, whatever the case may be, and she called him a weak ass bitch, and every time you get mad, you take it out on your children, you're pitiful, just whoop, 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 and like, he want all this stuff when you was with him. That's one thing I don't like. When people get mad at each other, or couples get mad at each other, they say you're weak, pitiful, this, fuck you, bitch. But like, you had a baby by this nigga. Like, what are you talking about? Anyway, after she showed the messages to the internet like he insisted her to do, child, Kentrell was like, oh, I got something for you. He said, I don't know what type of internet games you playing, but I don't owe you shit. I didn't even want the baby with you. That's all I need to read to understand, bitch, he shut you up. When a man tell you he didn't want a baby with you and you still had the baby. Obviously, y'all done talked about this before. And you still had the baby. That shows that, girl, you know what? Text Jason when you get here. Not even text him. Text Jason when you get here. Oh my God. Then she gonna say he's a manipulator, girl. No, he ain't manipulating you, girl. He told you not to have that baby. He told you he didn't want the baby. Girl, he think he hurting me by saying he didn't want me to keep the baby, but then he turn around and tell me how he glad I did. Girl, niggas just say shit just to say shit, girl. His first feeling was what he wanted. He didn't want the baby friend. So he's not really manipulating. You're just blinded because you really do like this man. That's all it is, girl. You like him. When somebody show you who they are, believe them. I don't know. It is what it is. All right. Well, if it ain't about me, let's keep this, okay? Next for the Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we have Kristen Thompson. So Tristan decides that he wants to take to the internet and make a post about facing your demons. And I'm just like, nigga, you over there burning sage when you the demon. You gotta cleanse yourself first before you can go out here trying to cleanse the house. You need to get out the house. Jesus Christ, just don't make no damn sense. So he took to the internet and he said, sometimes you don't realize your own strength until you face your greatest weakness. Hide from your demons and they'll slowly destroy your potential. Well, nigga, stop hiding from yourself. That's what you need to do. You know, and anyway, while we're talking about these quotes that he's doing, it's giving me very much Chloe. I'm catching vibes that they back together, or the gag is they never really broke up, because mama never said anything publicly. Face them and they can potentially become your greatest asset. Child, a nigga who done lied this much and did the shit you did, you think I'm finna believe this bullshit? No. Now this is a manipulator. Child, please. Act like he done been baptized, cleansed, and put the olive oil on his forehead. Nigga, you ain't fooling nobody but yourself. It's just like every time he cheat, he become a philosopher. Like, nigga, we don't get no fuck. Don't try to convince us. But maybe be nice. We can look on the brighter side. Maybe he in therapy. and they done turned him into a little poet. I don't know, but the point is, he trying to turn over a new leaf. It's just funny to me how when somebody get caught, now it's always they fighting demons. No, nigga, you fighting condoms because you sure ain't wearing them. Good God. Anyway, if you ask me, you ain't battling demons, you battling cheating. And child, you cheating on them demons too. All right, well, at least he went and saw the ladies. Okay. Whew, he ain't battling demons, he battling hell. Yes, he in it. If it ain't about me, let's keep keeping it. Okay? All right, y'all, well, that's all I got for the Sugar Honey Iced Tea. Let's get into this mess. First on the docket, we have FTN Bay and Dearra. I don't know if y'all have been keeping up with this story, but I have because it is crazy. Like, I don't know. So anyway, a few weeks back, she accused Dearra of sexually assaulting her child. What he did was he welded some nails together, allegedly, and put them up the child's anus. The child got scared, whatever the case may be, took the nails outside, hit him, whoop, whoop, whoop. He comes back, he finally tells the mama what happened. She got it on recording, but never showed the child's face. Judy said that she had made the child say those things, practice it, and put it on the internet to try to, you know, assassinate his character, whatever the case may be. It was going back and forth. The internet was on her side because they're like, okay, the child is crying. How can a child come up with a story that is that vivid, whatever the case may be? Woo, woo, woo. She took a lie detector test. He didn't want to take one because he was like, I don't have to because I know I didn't do it. They end up on the court. He has a cease and desist order where she can't talk about it on the internet no more. It just get big and big and big and big and big and woo, woo, woo. Now that brings us to now. So, child, he finally takes a lie detector test. He's telling the truth that he did not do these things. He didn't do that to the child. The child was making up a lie. Then the child goes and takes a lie detector test or whatever the case may be, and then the child's test come back positive as well, saying that he made the story up because he was scared because he pooped on himself and he didn't want to get in trouble, so he made up this lie. That is what they're saying. I don't know. So then now the mom comes back on the internet and this is what she said.
His pants, so he just said whatever. So he just made it up. So I'm gonna publicly apologize and say that, you know, he finally took a lie detector test. It took a while. It didn't have to take so long. Like, I never was trying to ruin his career or trying to get clout or nothing. I just believed my son. I really believed him. And I just was going to do whatever I could for my son. Like, I was going to slide for my son, however that means. And you know, he dealt with it in his own ways. But finally, we came to an understanding and agreement, and he decided to take the test, and he did it. And it's done. It's over with. He passed his test. My son told the truth. And that's it. That's all she wrote. But yeah, I feel bad. And it's not fair what happened to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not fair. And I'm really, really genuinely sorry about that. I am. So that's why I'm going to come on Instagram Live and I'm going to be honest. And I'm going to say that I'm sorry.
I do not know. I mean, I looking at her and her actions and the way she's supposed to be crying, but there was never a tear. I don't know. I'm thinking she was pissed and got real evil one day and just did this, and now she has to stay with this story because she was supposed to have people were asking, why didn't she take the child to get his rectum, you know, examined? But when she went, it was too late. They said they didn't see no damage, whoop, whoop, whoop. But I'm sorry, if my child if somebody stuck nails, forced them up my child's butt, I'm going that day because I'm going to notice that my child can't sit or my child is walking funny or it hurts to poop. Like, I'm going that day. Like, what is wrong? What happened to you? Let's go. I don't know. But she went later on, the kid went out there and hid the nails. Like, it just wasn't adding up. And then the child's story just didn't, I don't know. I didn't want to talk on this because I don't want nobody to think that I'm not having the child's back. But it just seems sketchy to me. And then you get on the internet and just say, oh, I apologize. My child lied, said they made up this story, whoop, whoop, whoop. Now, it's another video that she has. And well, it's another video that she has, and she came out with another child saying, this is what happened. Her child was supposed to be scared because what's duty called and made the child feel scared and intimidated him. But if this man allegedly assaulted your child with nails in the rectum, why are you even letting your child talk to this man on the phone? See, it's just things aren't adding up. Like, my child's not gonna talk to you. You put nails up I don't want to speak to you. I don't even want you near my child, nigga. You hope I don't find you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, stuff isn't adding up. So now she came back. Well, this is the video.
They did something.
What did
Something.
What did he do?
He. I saw Wesley run around, and then David was stationing him.
He was. All right. After you saw him chasing Wesley, did you see him do anything else to Wesley?
He made him cry.
Look, y'all. At the end of the day, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I forgive her. I forgive her. You feel me? I don't know. I got a forgiving heart. It did. Like, my kids, my family went through a lot. My team, all that, like, we went through a lot going through this situation. I just always want to show my innocence, you know? And a lot of people bashing her and stuff. Like, I ain't really into bashing. I don't know. It's just like my heart different, but my blessings is like, it's like my blessings always come. You get blessed, and my blessings ain't stopped. So I love y'all.
Forgive her? That's defamation of character. She really could have ended your entire career, possibly put you in jail for life. So then she comes back on the internet and she says that he did do these things and the child was just scared. And I'm like, you know what? Is she going back on her word because she sees what all the people are saying? I want to believe her, but it's really hard right now. I don't know. This is a whole lot. This is a whole lot of mess. The only person I feel bad for in this whole situation is the child. Because if it did happen, horrible. If it didn't happen, horrible. Because at the end of it, he's going to have to go through all this. It's traumatizing. They're putting this child through trauma. This story is deep. And you're making these children talk about it. Take it off the internet. If it ain't about me, let's kiki. Next case. Next on the docket, we have Dearra, and I'm gonna call the girl Ella. I think it's like Ariella. I'm gonna call her Ella. Anyway, boy, child, it's getting juicy. Ever since Dearra and Ken broke up, it's been a whole lot of Dearra's just been in a mess lately. We never knew what she was doing, who she was screwing, nothing. But honey, I guess when you get that LGBT LMNOP community, honey, all the teachers start spilling. Anyway, so her ex-makeup artist, which is Ella, came to the internet and she was alleging that Dearra was trying to get with her ex and also tried to have a threesome with them. And I'm just like, wait a minute, hold on. So is this why her and Ken broke up because she didn't want Ken, she wanted Kendra? What's the tea? So the girl came and she put this on her Instagram. Dearra tried to have a threesome with me and my ex. I should have known, them fried ass bitches. Then she goes on and she also says, hiding because they know how it looks. Woman up, bitch, you was woman enough to smile in my face and whole time plotting on how to get my ex. Now, I'm just like, okay, sis, calm down. Okay, calm down. Did you go off on your ex the same way you going off on Dearra, or are you just trying to get the clout off of her? Because first of all, y'all weren't friends. You was just her makeup artist. Let's make that clear. There's no type of ties. You just do my makeup, bitch, and go. Period. But I get where she coming from because, you know, there's some type of loyalty that, well, ain't no loyalty, well, yeah, no. Ain't no type of loyalty there. But if she did it, it still was wrong because y'all had some type of bond. We'll say that. We already know Dearra ain't finna speak on nothing. She never speaks on nothing. She already had told us that this girl wasn't her girlfriend.
Is it true the girl with the dreads is your girlfriend?
No, that's false. No, she's not my girlfriend. No. And I'm being really honest with y'all. Like, I ain't gotta lie about nothing. So, no, that's a lie. She's not my girlfriend. Next!
But what y'all didn't ask was what y'all fucking around. It's a difference between fucking around and girlfriend. So I guess the girl didn't stop there. She came out, she showed some messages. Now this is how I took the messages because people took it another way. They were saying the math wasn't mathing, or it ain't making sense, or it looks like messages were deleted. But I kind of read it right. You gotta read it with how they're writing it. Laughing out loud. What is she doing in there? Watching the game? Dearra, I think I haven't been in there yet. LOL. I'm gonna go sleep in their room. You mind? Nobody said anything. Here go Dearra. You never answered. The girl put, what? Question mark. She said, answer what? Dearra said, read the text. Laugh my ass off. Then the girl gonna say, oh. Sleep with my bae? And then Dearra said, huh, what? Then the girl said, Dearra gonna laugh. She said, oh, who said that? That's Dearra. The girl said, what the fuck, LOL, stop playing with me. Then Dearra gonna laugh. She said, I know you fucking lying. Like, girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, ain't nobody playing. Oh, so after Dearra said, I know you fucking lying, I'm guessing Ari said, explain. LOL. And then she said, explain what, Ari? I'm gonna go sleep in K-bed. What do you mean? That's that little girl's gift. And then she said, LOL, why you ask, do I mind if you go sleep in K-bed? The fuck? I don't give a fuck. Because Jazzy in there too. And then she fixed her sleep. And then Dearra says, just give me the hall pass, LOL. And I said, not the hall pass. Dearra is a mess, girl. Mama is a freak. And then, because the hall pass for what? To go sleep in the bed with her girl? Jesus. So I'm thinking, did they really break up because Ken cheat? Well, she said Ken didn't cheat. Or did they break up because Dearra really wanted something new? I don't think Dearra was innocent this whole relationship. I think she might have had her dibbling dabbling going on. And I think she just didn't get caught in her cheating and her fumbling around. But Ken did. And maybe that's why Ken was cheating. Because he already knew what was going on Dearra's side. And he knew he couldn't please her no more. And so he did what he did. And everybody is upset with him for just doing his publicly when Dearra was already doing her thing. And I think people need to forgive Ken because I do believe that they were already on a shutdown. Because mind you, I said it on Messing Money a long time ago. She was not wearing that ring for a long time. Dearra stayed with that ring on. She ain't wear that ring for a long time. Girl, like, they ain't fooling me. They can say that they weren't broken up and they weren't standing together for the YouTube and shit like that all they want to. These people be putting band-aids on stuff so y'all don't get mad. But I can't lie. If this is true, y'all be picking and choosing who y'all want to get mad at. Because I was having a slight stroke trying to read those text messages, but I had to kind of piece it together. But if Dearra did do this, y'all wrong. Because y'all drag Ken and his sneaky links and all that, but y'all letting them get away with it because y'all like her. Wrong is wrong, is right is right. If that was that girl's girlfriend, Dearra over there fucking with them and trying to have threesomes or whatever the case may be, that's wrong, girl. You gotta let her know that that's wrong. And if I am reading this right, Dearra was with Ken at the time, right? While she was still trying to fuck with the stud, while that stud was with that girl. You know what? Ooh, this is messy, messy, messy. Anyway, well, I guess we gotta wait for the next episode of I'm Finna Spill the Tea from her friend Ari. Okay, if it ain't about me, let's keep keeping it, okay? Next on the docket, we have the whole rap community against YB. Now, y'all know I love me some YB. Don't fuck with him. It is what it is. But I do love NLE and I love Dirt. But bitch, I'm a rider for YB. So I'm gonna try to keep this real cool and non-judgmental, and I ain't trying to pick sides. But anyway, Young Boy came out with a song called Bring the Hook. Now I can't play it, but I will put up the lyrics and the words right here to show what made them mad. And what he said was, old block Pat get rolled up every day, no cap. And baby, and that took all them into a frenzy. And honey, when I tell you he shook the internet, He shook the internet. And I ain't gonna lie, YB been quiet for a long time. And mind you, he's been locked up. People been dissing him while he was in jail. And then what makes it so funny is they're getting mad, but y'all was dissing Tuka, Doug, all them. But when he wanna diss one of y'all people, it's wrong. But it's just like, hey, how can somebody do it but the other person can't do it? Anyway, the gag is they still ain't slid though. So let's keep it moving. That's when Dirk came out with a picture beside Bun with money and the stuff, all that, woo woo woo. He said, don't claim it if you ain't do it, you still a bitch. I'm like, wait a minute, sir. What is happening? And so that's when Academic said, oh my God, YB's on demon time. And he dropping a whole tape on Friday. That's when Lil Reese pop out the cut and he said, that ain't no demon time. He just rapping like the rest of these rappers. I'm just like, oh, if you push the button and just say that, why is they getting so mad? But again, like I said, OTF has been shading YoungBoy. You know what I'm saying? Since Bun died, whatever the case may be. And then while he was in jail. So it's like, I get why YoungBoy doing this. He like, nigga, now it's my time. It's my time to do this. So I don't want to say too much because these niggas is crazy and I'm not trying to get popped off over day beef. So bitch, I don't care what y'all do, what y'all say. Y'all do that. Just, I'm just here spilling what y'all done put on the internet. Don't get mad at me. I'm just out here spitting the tea. Anyway, so yeah, we already knew who was gonna come tiptoe out, and I understand why, because that's her brother, and you got the right to do that. But it's like, girl, these men, let these men be. You worry about all the girls you don't fuss with and ain't fought yet. Don't claim if you ain't do it, you still a bitch. And I'm like, we already saw that on Dirk's page. So why you copy and pasting? Girl, that's hush sometimes. That's when NLE came out, and he was like, he stepped in on what Lil Reese said, saying it wasn't no demon time. But I'm like, NLE, why would you even say something? First of all, you used to be a fan of him, child. And then you had that whole Free YoungBoy song on YouTube. So like, what is you talking about? Like, if you just want to ride this wave, then you say that. But, it is what it is. Anyway, but YB did say they gonna click up, child. He said that everybody wants top. I thought NLE was out here saging and doing neem oil and spiritual and talking to the waters and making it move and parting the sea. What's happening? Why is he in this mix up? Because he told us he was changing and positive and Kayla's gonna say, I'm happy all of us motherfuckers fine as hell. People be ugly as fuck, starting from their mama, their grandmamas and their kids. And then that's when Star come out. Y'all know when Star come out and talk, it's some shit, cause Star don't ever say nothing. She don't get no drama. She don't do nothing. She let shit slide. Whatever. It is what it is. And then y'all, it didn't even stop there. That's when the sister came out. And she said, yeah, he on house arrest, but your brother will never be in the house again. I'm not fucking with these people. These people crazy. I don't even want to talk about the story no more, cause I don't need them coming to my house. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. These folks is saying some shit that you're not supposed to say. And then she said, and what did you do about that dead body? Shut the fuck up. You know what? Look, you know what? This a whole different type of shit here. I don't even get down like that. I may do a little 1-2, but I don't even get down like that. Ooh, you know what? Let's just keep it on moving. So then Kayla come out, she started talking a whole lot, talking about how he used to go and tell Asian everything. NLE, he goes on to like a podcast, whatever the case may be, and he speaks on why he said he stamped what Lil Reese said.
What you meant by that? What does that mean? Break it down for me.
Pretty much I was just agreeing with what Reese said, because at the end of the day, like I said, it's certain things that nobody's right or nobody's wrong, in my opinion. But, you know what I'm saying, I know what's right with me, and I don't know, like, who I stand with and who I support. Like, and when you speak on certain situations that you really don't have nothing to do with, or you wasn't in that position, and somebody lost their life because, you know what I'm saying, somebody was trying to put a gun down and have a square, you know what I'm saying, a simple fight, and you glorify certain things that was a snake move. At the end of the day, wasn't wrong or right, because you're protecting your brand at the end of the day. But still, it's just certain things you don't glorify if you wasn't there, if you wasn't in the space, and if you ain't do something, So it's just certain things you respect at the end of the day. Maybe I was a fantastic artist. One period of time, he was my favorite artist.
But I'm just like, you telling YB, if it ain't had nothing to do with him, then why did he insert himself into it? Then, baby, you kind of doing the same thing. It ain't had nothing to do with you, but you inserted yourself into it. So how the pot gonna call the kettle black? I don't know. But I get it because he was Von's friend. And if one of my friends end up, you know, getting into a situation and passed away and somebody said something, I'm going to speak to for my friend. So I understand both sides. But like you said, if it had nothing to do with you and you was not there, then don't speak. So baby, YB came out with a song that quick and it went off on NLE. And I'm just like, they gonna learn, don't fuck with Ty. You just don't fuck with him. He don't give no fuck about what he say. He don't care. That man don't care. I don't even think that man's scared of death. I don't think he even gives a shit. And when somebody don't give a shit about death, that you can't do or say anything to them. And child, I don't know. And then baby, after he put that disc out, he changed that Free Young Boy to Fuck Young Boy. I said, oh my God. No, he ain't mad. But anyway, y'all, this is hard. This is messy. I hope everything get cool. Then NBA YoungBoy's management said that he would be gone for 6 months until he drops a song or whatever, until he drops his album. So I hope this just gives him peace and time to cool down because he done fuck some shit up. You hear me? Anyway, well, at least he went out with a bang. Like I be telling y'all, if the Balenciaga fit, wear it. And he came for the girls and they wearing it. Anyway, I didn't know a man who wore makeup could get y'all this mad. All right, leave it ain't about me. Let's keep this case. All right, y'all, that's all I got for Messy Monday. It is my daddy's birthday. I have to go. I couldn't put a lot of stuff on here. His birthday is January 24th, today. Happy birthday, daddy. Y'all put in the comments for me. It's my daddy's birthday. And they going out to eat. So hopefully I can edit this shit up real quick and get it going. So I love y'all so much. And yeah, so y'all are welcome. I put this out because I wasn't going to do it because it's my daddy's birthday. All right, bye. Like I always say, God only make one you. If you don't be you, then nobody else will. And until then, stay messy. Next case.
That's what we want. That messy Monday. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on.